We got a brand new update on the streamers versus Battlefield 6 situation, and if you don't already know, the Battlefield 6 Battle Royale mode was actually just leaked, and some of these streamers reacted to it and stuff like that, so I want to get into it. And if you don't already know, most of these streamers basically were claiming before on the Battlefield 6 beta when they were playing it, they were basically saying, you know, the Battle Royale should be really good for this game, or at least they were kind of, you know, hoping for the best when it comes to the Battle Royale. But the overall base game for Battlefield, they didn't really care for it. They were really just focused on the Battle Royale.
So how are you gonna look at me and tell me, oh, Battle Royales are overdone?
Battle Royale for this would be fine.
And a lot of people feel like these streamers are kind of ruining Battlefield 6. So I kind of want to see, after this leak came out of the Battle Royale, are these streamers still as excited for it? And the first streamer we'll get into, you might not want to see, you can skip to the next ones after, but let's get into it right away.
Videos, look at this. Which could be cool. I mean, sniping is fun in the game. It's obviously super early or some sort of leaked build, I don't know. There's that. Then there's this one. See, like, if you look at the size of this map, it's kind of small. Like, it really isn't that big.
I don't know if this is the full leak, so I don't think him saying that the map being small kind of is valid yet. We'll have to see when it actually comes out.
Like, you can't go to those buildings. I don't think you can go to those buildings. Maybe you can. But I even want it bigger. I want to go past those buildings. You know? I want to be able to fly a jet around and scout.
Alright, so he wants a super big map for the Battle Royale. I don't know. I mean, you know, Warzone did, I feel like, the best when it came to that, you know, smaller map and stuff like that. So I don't know if they're really trying to compete with Warzone and try and outdo it and things like that, or if they're just, in general, just doing their own Battle Royale with that. But the whole main concern is that we don't want Battlefield 6 to be ruined by this game mode, and you don't want the company to put all their resources, efforts, and everything towards this mode if it means they're going to neglect the rest of the game. Alright, this next person is FaZe Jev right here. He's not a streamer necessarily, he is a, you know, content creator, but he was talking about how the Battle Royale leak came out and stuff like that, and talking about how there is a concern there that it might kind of ruin the base game for Battlefield. That's what a lot of people are worried about for sure.
All the time. I'm still a multiplayer guy at heart. Now, admittedly, I'm just better at multiplayer than I am over in Warzone, but still, in the gameplay that the guy shared, the map is obviously not done. There's a whole lot of textures that are like loading in and out. Overall quality of all of the textures and stuff like that, it's very early, right? It seems early anyway. It's also difficult to tell like how old that gameplay really is, if it's brand new or not. But this is the first time a lot of people are seeing it, so I'm assuming that it's newer, but who knows? The main concern is that the mode could end up taking resources away from like the regular Battlefield experience, which I completely understand. I have no idea, you know, how EA would end up prioritizing it or making the devs prioritize one over the other. I don't know. It is a little bit harder to juggle, and I'd imagine the balancing is a little bit different because you can die really fast. I imagine there's like probably armor plates or something. The TTK is probably not the same, so you're gonna have like two different balances going on. Hey, maybe not. Maybe it's gonna be the exact same across the board, and it's just Battlefield on a way bigger map, and maybe they won't invest too much in it. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, literally, it's hard to say exactly what they're gonna do with it. Either way, I just really hope that they don't sit there and neglect the other modes or just multiplayer in general, because Battle Royale is gonna basically be its own thing, right? It's its own sectioned off thing pretty much, but still it can mean that it will basically be bad for the rest of the game if they neglect it. So hopefully they really don't, and they actually put a good enough amount of effort and everything towards all of the parts of the game, bro.
Holy all seats are occupied. Surely somebody will jump out. Oh, never mind. Everybody's dead. From what I'm seeing from the leaks, they're saying that there's supposed to be loadouts and like that, and some things work. Oh!
I don't know, but all the Call of Duty players are going to be happy about that, the whole loadout system, if that is within the Battle Royale. Alright, the next clip you can skip as well if you have already seen it, but it's basically Timthetatman reacting to the Battle Royale, which was pretty much leaked by the company in the beginning, but they didn't say it was Battle Royale, but they knew it was Battle Royale, right? So this is his reaction to it, and then after we kind of have a update on the actual Battle Royale mode after too.
There is one more thing. We have said that Ripple Effect was working on a brand new experience for Battlefield.
Are they doing it?
Well,
We didn't know about this. Is this a BR? Is this a We didn't know about this, I swear to God.
From everyone at Battlefield Studios, we want to thank you for tuning in. Now it's time to watch live Battlefield gameplay.
Yeah, I mean, he's basically super hyped for it, obviously. Just like he was talking about before, if y'all have seen that. These streamers are basically just super excited for this Battle Royale game mode. Obviously, it did really good for Warzone, and then it did really good for their content. So that's obviously what they're looking out for when it comes for this game mode with this, right? They're not really caring too much about Battlefield itself, kind of just this extension Battle Royale mode of it. At least that's what it seems like so far, obviously. But yeah, let's get into the new update about it. I do want to see that.
We just got some brand new information on the Battlefield 6 Battle Royale and when exactly we could be expecting it. It seems like Battlefield 6 is going to be taking the same route that Warzone did back when it first initially launched, as currently, according to inside information and new leaks, Battlefield 6 as a multiplayer and a campaign title, so the premium version of the game, should be launching on October 10th. However, the Battlefield 6 Battle Royale won't be launching until months after the launch of Battlefield 6. So this means we may not have the Battlefield 6 Battle Royale until December or even early 2026.
All right, I'm not going to lie. That's kind of scary to think about a little bit for Battlefield, I feel like, because if they are going to, you know, take a while to put out the Battle Royale and put out the base game first and kind of copy a little bit off of what Warzone did, if they're trying to go off of what they're doing and trying to, you know what I'm saying, do that whole thing, that does seem like they're putting the efforts towards this Battle Royale like they want it to pop off and do really good like Warzone did. And then if so, that means they seem like they might want to take it and run with it the same way, you know, Call of Duty did. And hey, if that's what they do, that could kind of kill the base game the same way Call of Duty fell, bruh. I mean, Call of Duty has kind of been on a downscale path, you know what I'm saying? They've kind of been putting out bad games regardless of the Battle Royale, even before that. But I just hope the best for Battlefield, and I hope that this really doesn't ruin it. And actually, though, you could say that Warzone revived Call of Duty even, or made it better for some people, because it definitely jumped up, you know, player numbers and did big things for Call of Duty for sure. But I feel like the base game is kind of what we're talking about with Battlefield 2. The base game for Call of Duty kind of got ruined and kind of just went terrible, and it doesn't help that Battle Royale on top of it, right? So let me know what y'all think in the comments about this whole situation, especially obviously with Battlefield 6's Battle Royale.